Rayman Legends 100% walkthrough. This is Toad's Story, the second major painting inside Rayman Legends. Whoops, I just whacked my microphone. And this will be the level The Winds of Strange. It's a pretty fun level. It's got more of those obvious setups that you're supposed to follow to bounce on different things to get different stuff. Anyway, the first teensy is up here, and you just need to ground pound on that bouncy mushroom thing. And that's one thing you really want to remember, is ground pound on as many mushroom things as you can just to see where you can get to. Most of the time it's obvious that ground pounding won't do anything, but a lot of the time if you just can't reach it, even though you're bouncing on it, be sure to ground pound so you make it. That teensy took me a little while to find because I didn't realize that had a turnip guy in it, and I kind of thought that was part of the plant, but there's the second teensy, and to me that was the hardest one, so the rest are pretty easy. These kind of levels I find to be a little bit annoying on anything that is not the Wii U, just because on the Wii U you'd use the gamepad to tap those big eyeballs of those giant singing wind creating plants. And for this teensy, you just bounce on those two mushrooms and you can make it over there just fine. You don't have to deal with the one in the middle. Anyway, when you're using the controller or a keyboard or whatever, you have to push one button to activate those giant eyeballs, and it's kind of annoying because sometimes I don't know, what's his name? Sometimes the bug guy doesn't go over there exactly when you want him to, so then you end up dying, and it doesn't happen too often, and this game is pretty good at putting him where he should be, but it's kinda, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't fit. But you can only really know what I'm talking about if you play the game, and then know what I'm talking about if you play the game on the Wii U. You can just tell it's, you know, it was made for the Wii U originally after all, so. Anyway, moving on, just follow through with these different lum links. In this level you will need 600 lums, and for this part, don't cut the rope of the enemies, kill them first because they will give you extra lums. If you cut the rope of them, I don't think you get lums, and you really want to get as many lums as you can. Now for this part, don't move that pillar down. Be sure to jump on it and then grab the golden coin. And it's times like that when I kind of wish he would stay on the giant eyeball plant, just so I don't fall down into his mouth. So for this part, it's kind of weird because that platform moves slowly, so getting this, I don't know, I mean, it's not hard, but it's different, because you think the platform's going to move quicker, but for some reason they made that platform move really slowly and put some barrier in the middle there for no good reason, and this teensy is a little bit tricky. You kind of need to ground pound on one of those mushrooms, and sometimes doing that can be difficult. My first time it took me a couple of tries to get him, but luckily by the time I record these I'm semi-decent at these levels, so I can not embarrass myself too bad. I like how this tricks you and says, oh, you're coming out the top. Oh, no, you're not. Be sure to get the coin up in the top there by bouncing off the pillar and then moving it down and then going on the mushroom and into the other vent. Then you will jump on this guy to get that teensy. So that means there is only one teensy left, and he is right here. So I have 600 lums, and the end is right after these few eyeballs.